What's going down? Hey, what's going down, guys? TK Pryor coming at you. I made another video that said you should never discount what another human being has to offer because we all have different experiences, or we have similar experiences at different times. So I made reference in a different video that said I have access to some insider information that I can't really share with you. So then I just logged on to Cryptocurrency Entrepreneurs, which is the group that I told you guys I created on Facebook for people who want to learn about cryptocurrency and dive into the space with the educational hat on. And guess what? Somebody shared the information that I hinted towards. And I did another video, which is on Facebook now, that kind of talks about the economic changes where a lot of banks are switching away from SWIFT and moving to the AIB's version of SWIFT because of the gold back yuan that starts on April 19th. Then the Shanghai Gold Exchange is going to fix the price of gold twice a day, whereas it used to be the LBMA, and that's going to also start on April 19th. So the adjustment between the new gold-backed currency has to revalue a lot of currencies because they have to make a shift in the valuations based on the fact that there's, if there's only one currency backed by gold, it outweighs all the currencies that are backed by nothing. So that's the reason why Libya was knocked down. That's the reason why Gaddafi in Libya, but also Saddam Hussein in Iraq, based on selling oil out of the dollar. So, there's a lot of changes going on. I think a lot of people are not interested or don't pay attention. But I said in the other video that it will affect you whether you pay attention to it or not, because the economic markets are interconnected. So when a significant change like this happens, all the markets have to readjust. So it's interesting that, like I said, somebody already shared the information about the SWIFT change and banks with moving away from SWIFT. The new Chinese gold-backed yuan will not be tradable into US dollars, nor will it be, it's a two-way no trade. You can't trade yuan for dollars. You can't trade dollars for yuan. So in the other video, I just encourage people to diversify, get involved in cryptocurrency because it's a decentralized form of electronic money that's encrypted. And I also always encourage people to buy gold money and silver money through a leverage-based payment system, which that term just means if you refer someone else to buy the same thing, you get a commission. So I said before that, why buy it from eBay or from a broker when that broker is not going to pay you a commission? You can build a residual income on referrals if you buy your gold money and silver money from a leverage-based payment system. So there's two companies I work with that do that for both gold and silver. And the encouragement point is to get tangible assets. Cryptocurrency is a new asset class. It's considered a commodity by the IRS and the SEC. So it's a class of its own. It's an electronic form of currency. But 6,000 years of history proves that gold money and silver money, you can't go wrong, right? In terms of backing up your assets, having a physical fallback, okay? So times are really getting serious. The economic world, in terms of paper printing, in terms of debt accumulation, is at the mathematical cliff of scale tipping. Now, everybody feels like as long as we can have an unlimited supply of money, we can always print our way to pay our bills. But what the market is proving is that even with that thought process of unlimited printing, at some point you reach a critical number Like right now, we're sitting at $19 trillion in debt. So at some point, you reach that critical number where the market responds with some sort of correction. So we're looking for the 7-year cycle. We're at another correction point, and people who are not paying attention are going to suffer, because they're going to find themselves in a Cyprus or Zimbabwe situation of hyperinflation, and they're not going to know what hit them. So, the prudent investor or the prudent individual would take heed to the signals within the market and say, well, let me be proactive about securing my financial future. Let me switch the paradigm. I always tell people, look, make paper money work for you. Make paper money get a full-time job where it actually works smart for you. Pour it into mining from 3 different cryptocurrency companies, the top mining companies in the industry. And then you have a aggregate range of payments coming in daily for your mining. And that helps you. Okay, so the next thing is, like I say, own gold money, own silver money. Do it through a leverage-based payment system. And if you know how to recruit and you can motivate people to follow you, then you're going to get a residual income from that. So, hey guys, the key is to earn outside of the dollar. The key is to diversify internationally. Cryptocurrency gives you an international savings account, a hedge against inflation, a serious asset class. So please take some of this information serious. Don't dismiss everything that everybody says and think that you know it all, because what that leads to is failure. It leads to isolation within your own box, and the world doesn't exist in your box.